Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are following, you are understanding the topics as well as my way of teaching. This is lesson number, I think so, it is 13. Lesson number 13. Maybe numbering, maybe mistake. Okay. Now focus on matter, not the numbering, not the size, the quality, not the quantity. Okay, this is in previous lesson I named the Dalton's theory. So for this purpose, this lesson is for Dalton's theory. Dalton's atomic theory. John Dalton proposed that theory. This theory actually in ancient time. In ancient time, atom was considered as indivisible particle. Atom is the smallest particle. So Dalton said about this. Dalton's atomic theory proposed that all matter was composed of atoms. Everything is made up of atoms, indivisible. Atom is indivisible. But as we know, atom is divisible, having electron, proton, neutrons, positron, many. So again, all the matter was composed of atoms, indivisible and indestructible building block. Atom cannot be divided, cannot be neither be created nor be destroyed. So indestructible building block. Atom is a building block. Like a wall is made up of bricks. So building block is brick. So material for material, atom is a building block. While all atoms of an element were identical, he said, Dalton said, all the atoms of any element are same. Before, in previous lesson, I told you in past the hydrogen when taken as a standard, all the hydrogen atom considered as are same. That is having one electron and one proton. But after the discovery of isotopes, it was found that hydrogen not only one, having two, three masses. One atomic number, one atomic mass, one atomic number, two atomic mass, one atomic number, and three atomic mass. So means this point of Dalton was not correct. All the atoms were not identical. He said atoms of one element, all atoms of one element were identical. Different elements had atoms of different sizes. Yes, hydrogen element has hydrogen atoms, carbon element has carbon atoms, different sizes. Sizes are different because the electrons as the electron increases, the size of the atom increases because it requires different shells. Okay, I will explain you shell later. Second point, Dalton's atomic theory. Dalton's atomic theory also stated that all compounds were composed of combination of these atoms in defined ratio. Means, for example, You can understand easily by example like water H2O. Water has ratio 2:1. I explained in previous lessons. Water has ratio 2:1. 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. This ratio remains fixed in any place, whether a glass of water, whether river water, whether lake water, sea water, ocean water, stream water, rain water, every water has ratio 2:1. So define ratio. Combination is fixed, having different fixed ratio. For example, this is not only in water, carbon dioxide, CO2, water, carbon dioxide has ratio 1:2, 1 carbon and 2 oxygen. This carbon dioxide everywhere, every place of world, carbon dioxide has fixed ratio 1:2, whether in America, Pakistan, India, Saudi Arabia, anywhere. This is the third point. Dalton's also postulated that chemical reactions resulted in the rearrangement of the reacting atoms. Rearrangement of the reacting atoms, like sodium hydroxide NaOH combined with HCl, NaOH plus HCl. The product is NaCl plus H2O. The arrangement is change. The arrangement is change. Okay. Chemical reaction resulted in the rearrangement of the reacting atoms. This first point I said this was wrong, but second and third is correct. In both points are accepting as true up till now. Okay, that is what are the points. Having fixed ratio, combine atoms combine form compounds having fixed ratio, like carbon monoxide, 1 carbon and 1 oxygen, 1:1 ratio. And in second last point, the elements combine together, or the reactants, actually sodium hydroxide and HCl are the reactants, combine together form product, and product are NaCl plus H2O. So rearrangement of elements done in any reaction. Okay, this was the concept of Dalton, and he proposed that theory. First point was not considered as correct, but 2 and 3 points are correct. Okay, Allah Hafiz.